with Amy Poncy, who is, I would say, a pet portraitist par excellence, like professional. Amy, I know this is not all you do, but it's something you love to do, correct?
I love doing the pet portraits. It's just fun to watch people's eyes light up. I've made some people cry too. It's
I
love.
bet. I bet. I mean, we all cry when we see our pets. And somehow there's something so special about them when they're drawn as opposed to photographed. So, Amy, we have a lot of our folks who have dogs, who cats, who have animals that they would just love to capture. And we've done various classes on it in the past. But what really attracted me to your portraits and your process is that it is very easy because it uses the process of gridding. And as everybody should know, I'm interviewing Amy because we have a workshop upcoming with her, and we also are going to invite her to some of our Tuesday morning classes online because Amy, where are you currently living, Amy?
I'm in Clarksville, Tennessee, which is about 55 minutes northwest of Nashville,
Oh my
Tennessee.
goodness, lovely. So, and I know that you were in the Bay Area and you got your education, your BA in art from the University of Art in San Francisco, where
Actually, MA.
MA. Oh my gosh, better than me, better than me. Okay, so we're very, very excited to have you. So what I wanted to do right away is just put up a little slideshow of your work. And then have you talk about your process because you're going to be using the age-old process of gridding, goes way back to the time of the Egyptians, if not before. And it is covered in some detail in our book, The Joy of Drawing, a Beginner's Manual, in chapter 4. But you give a step-by-step process, and you've also got a little, you know, directions and so on and so forth. So people could actually prepare their grid ahead of time so that they can get the most done in the class. Although if they didn't manage to get there, still fine, they can come and have a lot of fun. So what I want to do now is I'm just going to have you talk about your work a little bit, and I'm going to share the slides right now. So,
The one in the middle is actually a friend I went to high school with, and his name is Ollie Dale. And we did some trading. So she made something for me, so I did a drawing for her dog, and this was the outcome. And that was done for it was right before Christmas. I think it says October. Yeah, because it was Halloween. She made me ghost lights and sent them to me. So I did this for her.
oh, lovely. And then
And this
station.
this German Shepherd is my brother's German Shepherd, and that was a birthday gift for him. I even had a video posted on my website of him opening it up. It was pretty neat.
So now here you can see you getting started on your painting, and you use this gridding. And if you look very carefully at this, you would see that you've drawn a very fine grid, and you often draw them in white, correct?
Um, yes, I do draw them in white when I'm using usual. So for the color one, I did it in white because it blended in really well with the color. And then in the black and white ones, I was finding that it was washing out too much. Like it was washing out the black and white coloring too much. So I switched back to the black and white. I still don't know which one I like better, but as long as you do it lightly, it really doesn't matter.
Okay, great. Now, the reason that I'm saying that, Amy, is because people look at these and they go, I'll never be able to do that. But in fact, they can. And I sort of proved that the other day with one of my students who, sometimes has a little bit of trouble with getting her proportions correct. But she did a drawing of a dog using a grid and it was perfect. So I went, see, that is why Amy's workshop is the perfect workshop because you can get it exactly right. So let's show a couple more. I love the one with this little mutt. He just fast asleep.
Well,
The
he was a
little
bulldog.
yeah. Oh my gosh, look at them sleeping dogs. And this one on the left looks so kind of sad, you know?
Yeah, that is Bailey, and she lives up in Michigan. And she is actually I think she said she's a silver lab. So she kind of looks like a Weimaraner, but she's a lab. So
Beautiful. I love the background. I really love that one. And then also, just briefly show your color process, which you're just getting started on, correct? Now, what are you using here? Watercolor or what?
I know. So I am using soft pastel pencils. They're the Carb Othello soft pastel
Yep,
pencil.
we're familiar with that.
Yeah, so I've never used color on the pet portraits ever, ever. So this was my first time using them. And so the one on the left is the first one, or is the beginning, like, and then on the one on the right is the finished one.
So you can see here that you've got the little grids, and then you can see that they clean up very nicely. And so that's really lovely. And I think we do want you to visit us in our Tuesday morning class as well, where then we can actually use the Capitello pastels, which are great. I love them. And then have you lead a class on that. People would love that. Okay,
Yeah.
good. So I'm
So,
going to
so the grid that I used here, I actually used a lead pencil for the grid on
really
here. Yes, and it erased really nice because I only did it very lightly, so it worked really well.
awesome. Okay, so everybody, if you want to be able to draw your personal, lovely, beautiful pet or a friend's, and have always wanted to, or would like to have a dog and you just love a certain dog, come to our workshop. It's 2 hours. It's on Sunday, March the 2nd, and it goes from 10:30 in the morning until 12:30. And I will provide the link so that you can register right there. And also watch the screen because we do want Amy to come to our Tuesday morning classes. So, you can also come to our morning classes in March and learn more from Amy on how to draw because honestly, she's going to give a little bit of an introduction because we've got 2 hours, but these could take a lengthy amount of time. So that means that if you come to the introductory workshop, you like it, then you can sign up for the March series of classes in the morning and, meet Amy there one way or another, we'll get to see her. So thank you so much, Amy. Looking
You're
forward
welcome.
to seeing you then. And I'm gonna I'll have this all ready to go on YouTube, and also I'm sending out a little mailer to everybody. So see you all with Amy on the March the 2nd.